Hey guys, it is Carrie. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. I am so happy to see you. It has been a while. Yeah, I don't think I have seen you since before Christmas. Usually when it gets close to Christmas, I kind of stop my videos. I try not to do any videos over the Christmas holiday, over New Year's. I just really devote that time to my family, to friends, you know, as we celebrate that special time of year. So it's been a while. It is Thursday, January the 4th, 2024. That is crazy. Every year when the new year comes, it takes me easily 3 or 4 months to get used to writing the new date. So I will be writing 2023 probably until March or April, and then I'll get used to writing 2024. It's still crazy to think that we are in a new year. I hope you guys had an awesome holiday. I hope you had a very Merry Christmas, a wonderful New Year. I hope these first few days of the new year are treating you well. I've missed you guys, so I am really excited to get back into these videos. Heaven knows I've got a ton to get to you. I was behind before the Christmas holiday. I am still behind. So that is my goal. That's actually one of my resolutions, is to really stay on top of my videos. So hopefully in the next few weeks, I will be totally caught up. So all of that to say that I missed you guys. I'm glad to be back, and we are here with some empties. The empties that I have for y'all now, these are actually my empties from the last few weeks of December. So the end of 2023. It's not too much. I do have a candle here. I have some wallflowers, a couple of hand sanitizers, a room spray, and the rest is wax. So let me go ahead and get started with the non-wax items first. So I emptied out one of these 6-pack of Tea Lights. I've talked about these before on my channel. Love them so much. These are from the Dollar Tree, so 6 for $1.25. This was in the scent Pomegranate Punch. Yeah, and I've talked about these before. So you get 6 for $1.25. You know, and they're not highly scented, and I don't think you could expect them to be for $1.25. But this one actually, yeah, I can still smell this one. This one was actually pretty well scented. This was actually really good. And all of them have this little empty window right here, so you can kind of get a little whiff. But this one, I think out of all the ones I've bought, this one might have been the most highly scented. It was really good. Yeah. I loved it, and I've said about these that one thing that I really like about them is the color, and most of the time the color of the tea light will be whatever color the box is. So these were like this dark plum or burgundy, really nice. Okay. I have 2 sanitizers. You know, before when I used to do empties, I really never talked about these, but I'm like, why not? So I'm going to start including these in my empties. Both of these are the little pocket backs from Bath & Body Works. I have one here in Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin and one in Sweater Weather. Sweet Cinnamon Pumpkin, that is actually a scent that I know a lot of people don't enjoy. I know this is not a favorite for a lot of people, especially in the candle, because they talk about how spicy it is. This is not spicy to me. To my nose, it is more sweet than it is spicy. So I love it. I will always love it. I didn't get it in the candle this year. In fact, I don't remember seeing it in the candle this year. I'm not even sure it came out in a candle form, but I got it in the sanitizer. enjoyed it. This right here, this, I don't know why, but this year was my first year to get sweater weather in the sanitizer. Y'all know that I'm fairly new to sweater weather. It's a newfound love of mine. I'm currently in the middle of my sweater weather candle. Still enjoying that. I've got some sweater weather wax. I love me some sweater weather. And again, I know that scent is not for everybody, but there is something about this scent, you guys. It's just so nice, so good. To me, it's just kind of like fresh and clean and invigorating. I don't know. I love it. And I was a huge fan of it in the sanitizer. Okay. A room spray from Bath & Body as well in 'Tis the Season. I actually had this in the candle and used the candle a lot around Christmas time, so I still have some of it left. I do like 'Tis the Season. I think next year for Christmas, I'm not going to do 'Tis the Season, and I'm going to try the Perfect Christmas. For me, this past December, I was really torn between the two, and I remember going into the store and asking the guy that worked there, which one do you like better? Do you like 'Tis the Season? Do you like the Perfect Christmas? Because I knew I didn't want to get both of them. And he told me to go for 'Tis the Season. So I did. And I got it, you know, in the hand soap, in the room spray, in the candle. And I did. I really, really liked it. But I think just to kind of keep it new and fresh and exciting, I think next year I'm going to go for the Perfect Christmas. And then just maybe kind of like switch and alternate. But it was still really nice. Okay, I have no idea why I have 3 wallflowers in my empty bag, because I know I did not finish all of these in the month of December. I think some of these are from several months back, and I just saw these little things in my little cabinet where I keep my empties. So I just said, I'm just going to stick them in this bag of empties, even though I think some of them are from longer back. But this one, I know this one is from several months back, but for some reason, I'm just not talking about it now. This was a wallflower in Kitchen Lemon and Honolulu Sun. And it says it's one of their blends. Scent notes are zesty lemon, island coconut, and driftwood. Yeah, this is from a long time ago, because I don't think I would have used something like this in December. But what I do remember about this one is it's perfect for the kitchen, like perfect. They have a hand soap, Bath & Body does, or at least they used to, called Kitchen Lemon, I think. And I mean, you just can't go wrong with lemon in your kitchen. I mean, you really can't. So from what I remember, this was a while ago, but from what I remember, this was really, really nice because you got that like zestiness and freshness of the kitchen lemon, but then you got a little bit of kind of like a beachy tropical vibe with the coconut. I really liked it. Yeah, loved it. Okay, now this one I think was back maybe from October or November. The Perfect Autumn. And love the Perfect Autumn, you guys. I have half of this candle left in my candle cabinet. I mean, this candle is quickly becoming one of my favorites. Scent notes, fresh cranberry, spiced pumpkin, crisp apple, rich clove. You know, and really, like, this is something that I think you could do October, November, December, maybe even into January. Like those scent notes with the cranberry, the apple, the clove. Oh, it's so good. And I remember it wasn't too long ago that I did this. It was like most recently, it was recent enough for me to remember how amazing this was. Holy cow, this wallflower was incredibly strong. loved it. And while we're on the topic of wallflowers, let me just say, I mainly do wallflowers in my kitchen. If it's not in my kitchen, it would be in my bathroom. I really don't do these like out in my open concept, open space, living area, just because, I don't know, I mainly just do wax and candles out in here, and then I reserve these for like my smaller spaces, like my kitchen, maybe my master bedroom, you know, bathroom. Now this one I do remember doing like end of November into December. Cozy Apple Spice, and the scent notes are warm apple chai, spiced plum, tart cranberry, and cinnamon stick. This was nice. If I'm honest, it was just kind of a typical apple spice scent, but it was still really, really good. Okay. And last but not least, for non-wax, I have a candle here. This is a candle that I purchased several months back at a store called Pop Shelf. I have mentioned that store on my channel. I'm not sure if Pop Shelf is like a nationwide thing. We have a couple here where I live. A Pop Shelf, excuse me, to me, it's just kind of like a upscale dollar store, or maybe like a upscale Five Below. I think most of their items are like $5 and under. There might be some things maybe closer to 10. I really like this store, y'all. I really, really like this store. They've got cute like home decor for the holidays. I got some of my Christmas decorations for my house there. Yeah, it's a really cute place. So several months back, I noticed they had candles, and these go for $4. And what is the ounce on here? A 7-ounce candle. And this was in cider and warm spices. Just a single wick. Yeah, it was nice. Again, not like highly, highly scented, but for $4, you can't really expect it to be. But scented enough. And I have talked about here on my channel, my kitchen. My kitchen is so small. In fact, you know, my husband and I have talked about we're probably going to be moving sometime in 2024. And I have made it very clear that wherever we move, my kitchen's going to have to be at least 3 times bigger than what I have now. Don't get me wrong. I'm so grateful for where I live. I'm grateful for my home. I love it. We've made it, you know, work for us, but my kitchen is tiny, you guys. It's so small. But all of that to say, candles like this or things that aren't like highly, highly scented, I can get away with doing those kinds of things in my small kitchen. Because the scent just doesn't get lost in there because it is so small. So this worked great in my kitchen. Yeah, kind of just like an apple cider, a warm apple cider, almost mulled apple cider. It was really nice. Yeah, loved that. Okay, so that is all I have for non-wax. So let's get into some wax now. All right, let's see. I'm going to start with like clams, and then we will end with bags. All right. Okay. Oh, so it looks like I've got some clams, bags, and then one lonely little scent shot. So let's do the clams first. I have one here from Better Homes and Gardens from Walmart in sliced apple and cinnamon. The scent notes on this are apple, pear, sugar, cinnamon, nutmeg, and clove. Yeah, this was nice. I don't think it was anything like just spectacular. I mean, would I get it again? Probably, because it is Better Homes and Gardens, and Better Homes and Gardens works really well for me in my house. But as far as like just the scent itself, I mean, it was just a really nice kind of basic apple cinnamon scent. not super spicy on the cinnamon, but yeah, it was okay. Now this one, holy cow, you guys. Better Homes and Gardens orange and cinnamon rolls. Let's just take a moment and just like appreciate this wax melt, you guys. Oh my gosh. Scent notes are orange, hazelnut, pumpkin, cinnamon, nutmeg, spice, and pancake batter. Okay, this is not a new to me scent. I have had this scent many, many times. Oh my gosh. All right, so little story. Have y'all ever seen, I don't even know who makes it. Is it Pillsbury or I don't know, but it's the little tube of cinnamon rolls that you can like, you know, break apart, but they're not just the regular cinnamon rolls. They're the orange cinnamon rolls. Have y'all ever seen those? So I make those every year on Christmas morning. That's just a tradition that we have, the orange cinnamon rolls. So when a couple of years ago, when I first saw this scent, because this scent has been around for a while, I feel like, I said, oh, I'm going to get this and I'm going to put this in the warmers on Christmas morning when I make those orange cinnamon rolls. You guys, I cannot even begin to tell you how yummy this smelled. Oh, I had this in every warmer in my house, in my kitchen, downstairs, living area, open concept. It smelled so divine in this house. Oh my gosh. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, even in this empty clamshell, I still can get like the little hints of that orange. And it kind of, to me, it smells like the orange, like peel, you know, orange rind or whatever you want to call it. It's so good. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Y'all, if you have never tried this, try it. And I don't think it's just a seasonal thing. I really don't. I don't think it's a holiday thing. I think they have this all the time. So next time you go to Walmart, look and see if you can find orange and cinnamon rolls and try it. I guarantee you will love it. It is so good. It is so strong. This lasted almost 2 full days, and that's with the warmers on 24/7. So good. Okay, and last one from Better Homes and Gardens, another one that I loved, Fresh Cut Fraser. I get this one every Christmas. Fraser Fir, Smoked Balsam, Citrus and Spice. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, that's how you know that you've got a winner, when like it's empty and it's been empty for a while and you can still smell it as if it's brand new. Oh yeah, it still smells so strong. Okay, now this one, you do have to like some sort of pine, fir, balsam, spruce. You have to be able to handle a little bit of it because this one is very heavy on the tree note. Oh, it's just so good. And I have mentioned on my channel before that I think one reason why I'm such a huge fan of scents like this is because we're not able to have a real tree. You know, my husband, my son, if we had a real tree, oh my gosh, they would be sneezing like until February. So when I do things like this, it just kind of makes me feel like I have a real tree in my house. This is a good one. Love it. Okay, keep it going with Clams. Goose Creek. This is Toasty Hot Toddy. So, y'all, I don't know what is going on with Goose Creek. I feel like just the past couple of times that I've put Goose Creek wax in my warmers, I am just not getting a whole lot. And that really makes me sad because I used to get the greatest luck and the greatest performance from Goose Creek wax. Now, granted, I haven't ordered from them in a while. It's been a while. So I might need to go back in, you know, in a couple of months and just see what they have to offer. Maybe they've reformulated some things. Toasty Hot Toddy, this is one that I've had before. And I remember my first time doing this, I loved it. And that's why I wanted to try it again. But this second go around, I really didn't get much. I really didn't. It just kind of smelled like wax. And oh, it just made me sad. But I'm not going to give up on Goose Creek just yet. I am going to try them again soon because maybe I just kind of got like a bad one of the bunch. I don't know. Okay. From Swan Creek. This was a Break Apart Herbal Melts Fresh Cut Christmas Tree. Y'all know that I love me some Swan Creek. I don't get Swan Creek melts a whole lot because for me, the only place I can find them is at Buc-ee's. And sometimes I'll be able to find them like, you know, if I go into like a little boutique or like a mom and pop store. But I know I'll be able to find them at my Buc-ee's. But we don't go to Buc-ee's all the time. I wish we did. So whenever we do make the trip to Buc-ee's, I tell my husband, I'm going to get me a wax melt. And I'll always get at least one. This one, I'm not gonna, well, yeah. Okay, I was gonna show you, but I will say one thing about Swan Creek. Okay, I can tell you right now that I get awesome performance. I can't think of one Swan Creek clam that has not performed well for me. This is my issue, is that it is so crumbly and messy. Yeah, they're a hot mess, but they smell great. This one, again, just such a classic Christmas tree scent. It was amazing. Okay, let's see. Scentsy Cinnamon Pine Cones. Y'all, I loved this so much. And I'm pretty sure I was either gifted this by Chris or Maggie, because both Chris and Maggie have been so sweet to gift me some Scentsy clamshells. Y'all, huge fan of this one. This one, I'm a huge fan of. Like, I would get more of this, put it in my club, whatever you want to call it. Oh. So, did it remind me necessarily of like a bag of cinnamon pine cones? No, it didn't smell like that. But there was some cinnamon spice happening in here that I was a huge fan of. And this one performed great, lasted a nice long time. Okay, and my last clam here from Foxy Moxie Studio. Cinnamon buns, cinnamon, buttercream, dough, bakery, vanilla, and sugar. Foxy Moxie, that's a vendor that I found on Etsy. So I've only ordered from her once. And this one was nice. It was not spicy. It was more of just like a creamy, I don't know if you can have a creamy cinnamon, but just like just a really nice bakery cinnamon. Yeah, not spicy, just almost just like a really, yeah, like a cinnamon roll. No spice, just real creamy with that icing. It was good. Okay, so let me do this one lonely little scent shot, and then we will talk about these bags, and then I will be done for tonight. Okay, let's see. Scent shot. Actually, no, this is not a scent shot. This was this a scoopable? Yeah, scoopable. From That Smell Good shop. 'Tis the Season, spiced apples, berries, and pine. Oh gosh. Yeah, this, and I can't think off the top of my head of what the scent notes are of the 'Tis the Season candle from Bath and Body Works. It has to be something along the lines of spiced apples, berries, and pine, because this smelled to me identical to the Bath and Body candle, like identical. Oh yeah, ooh, you guys, this was good. This was good. That is another vendor. I'm thinking That Smell Good shop is probably going to be my first vendor that I order from for this new year. Yes, okay. Can we just say it is the 4th day of January, and I have gone 4 days of this new year without placing an order. Go Carrie. But I feel an order coming soon. And I think this is going to be my first go-to, that Smell Good shop. I love that Smell Good shop, and I love these scoops. This was so good, you guys. Oh, yeah. Apples and pine, it works. It works. Amazing. Okay, so we will finish up with some bags. All right. Looks like I'm going to see if I can sort these by vendor. Okay, so looks like I did 3 snap bars from Second and Spruce. All of these were ones that I placed in her September pre-order. Okay, so I did Roasty Toasty, and the scent notes on this: roasted pine cones, toasted mallow, cinnamon, and sugar bakery spices. This was, oh my gosh, this was so good. I'm trying to think if I've ever had roasted pine cones like as part of a bakery blend, but it works, you guys. I love roasted pine cones, but this with those bakery, oh wow. Fabulous. Fabulous. Second and Spruce, Erica, man, her stuff is freaking amazing. If you've never ordered from Erica, make sure you put her on your list of vendors to try this year. So good. And then these two, I was really excited for these. Christmas on Second and then Christmas on Spruce. So Christmas on Second, applewood fir garland, candied orange, cranberry, and a hint of holiday spices. Oh yeah. While we're just on the topic of Second and Spruce, I will say, and I don't know if this is just a me thing or if this is a common thing for her wax, but her wax is probably some of the softest wax I've ever experienced. It is so soft. Like, I don't know if you can kind of see, just like, it's just so soft that it just kind of like leaves a little, you know what I'm saying? It leaves its mark on the bag, which is not a bad thing. But it's like butter. It's incredible. And then Christmas on Spruce, holiday wreath, festive berries, sugar cookies, and a hint of a warm fireplace. Both of these were just so good. Like, so Christmas. If there was Christmas in a wax melt, this would be it. For me, the only difference was, I feel like the Christmas on Second, it had those hints of like the orange and the cranberries. So it was a little bit more citrusy. This one, I mean, this one had some berries in it too, but this, I feel like maybe I got a little bit more pine, maybe from the holiday wreath. I don't know. They kind of complemented each other. In fact, I think if I remember correctly, I had both of these going on the same day. Really, really nice. Okay. Let's see. All right. I did a cute little Rudolph shape from Twilight Garden Wax in Vanilla Bean Noel. A blend of vanilla sugar cookies, roasted marshmallow, and caramel. Twilight Garden, she is a vendor that I ordered from when I first started into vendor wax, and then she went away for a little bit and came back, and I'm really excited that she's back because I really do like her stuff. She's got some of the cutest shapes. This was so cute, had like the little red nose and everything. I'm just learning that I'm just not the biggest fan of vanilla. Vanilla Bean Noel, I don't know, like it just does not excite me. And that makes me sad to say. But I think I've learned, because I've ordered enough, that going forward, I think I'm just going to steer clear of vanilla scents, Vanilla Bean Noel, because I just feel like they're kind of a waste of money for me because I don't really get much from them. And I would much rather spend my money on, you know, like roasted pine cones or sweater weather. I know a lot of people that love vanilla. It's just not for me. I just don't get excited by it. Okay. This one. So this was a snap bar. You guys, I have had this, oh gosh, so long. Well over a year, maybe a year and a half. Because this vendor, I don't think she is even around anymore. This is from Bewitching Wax Co. And I heard of Bewitching Wax Co. from Emily, M's Crafty Corner. I remember seeing one of her videos on Bewitching Wax and I was really intrigued. So I went on to Etsy and placed my order. But like I said, that had to have been like a year and a half ago. But I still have some of her things. So I was like, let's see if, you know, I could still get anything out of this. This was a snap in Eternal Winter, homemade spiked eggnog, plus a fall festival blend of cinnamon, orange peels, I think that says, marshmallows, brown sugar, and nutmeg. I was looking to see if there was a pour date. Yeah, there was a pour date on here of 2022. Wow. Yeah, okay. I got a little bit from this, but not a lot. So it just kind of makes me think that maybe her stuff does not age well. And like I said, I have a few more things in my collection, so I'm probably going to get to those sooner than later. So, okay. From Empire Alchemy, this was a 2-pack of her waffles, I believe, in the fog, which is, oh gosh, marshmallow fireside, salty sea air, red delicious apples, and toasted marshmallow. Okay, so Empire Alchemy, that is another vendor that I ordered from when I first got into vendor wax, and then I don't know, like I don't think Empire Alchemy ever closed or went away. I just didn't order from them for a while, and I don't know why, because you guys, their stuff is, first of all, so unique, some of the most unique blends, and performs well for me. So I need to do more from Empire Alchemy. I really, really do. This was fantastic. Yeah, so good. Like, I mean, who would put red delicious apples with salty sea air? It worked, y'all. It really, really worked. Yeah, I loved it. It was very different, very unique, but performed really well. Okay, and then I have this empty bag right here, but I know exactly what it was. Yeah. So this bag had like half of a loaf of something that I picked up in the round robin from earlier in the summer, summer of 2023. And I didn't have a label on it or anything because I just cut off a little piece of what I wanted and I put it in here. But I know exactly what it was, so I'm able to tell you. This was half of a loaf from L3, and I believe is it Christmas at the Cabin or something like that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I enjoyed this maybe a week before Christmas or the week of Christmas, and it was really good. I can't tell you what the scent notes are. All I know, I think it had, I want to say it had gingerbread in it. Yeah, in fact, I'm almost positive because even now in the empty bag, I'm picking up little whiffs of gingerbread, but it was really, really good. So I was excited that I snagged that in the round robin. And that is all. Wow. 34 minutes. Okay, I knew it was going to be a little bit of a long one, but that is all I have for y'all for empties. So now that we are into the new year, I'm going to go back to weekly empties. I feel like I did well with that for a while, and then life happened and, you know, just things got crazy. But I'm going to go back to weekly empties on Sundays. Sunday afternoons, I think, are going to be good for me to record my weekly empties. So I will see y'all again on Sunday afternoon. for empties that I'm currently doing now. And then I'm going to see y'all again tomorrow because, like I said, I'm so far behind. So far behind. I've got boxes of wax that I haven't even hauled for y'all. So yes, I will see y'all tomorrow for a video of something. Don't know what, but something. It'll be good. And I'm so happy that y'all decided to click on and spend some of your Thursday night with me. Like I said, I'm really happy to be back. I missed you guys. Happy 2024. It's going to be a good year. And I want to thank y'all for being a subscriber. And if you are not already a subscriber, I would love to ask you to hit the like and the subscribe. Leave me a comment. I would love to have you as part of Carrie's Collections. My subscribers mean the world to me. I am really close to 300, and you know what that means. Another giveaway. I'm ready. So y'all help me get there, and we'll celebrate together. So until tomorrow, you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I will see you soon.